Hello everyone and welcome to Perth station. Here we have Cockburn via Thornlie and Cannington, and it is 10:22 in the morning. A sight we will no longer be seeing after tomorrow. Today is Saturday the 11th of October 2025, and tomorrow is the opening of the Byford Rail Extension already. Yes, the TCL opened on June 8th. It's only been a mere 4 months. And we already have the Byford Rail Extension opening. I mean, I know it was supposed to open at the same time, but still. Here is the sign now already ready. Platform 4, Armadale Line. It will be on Platform 4. And during peak, some services on Platform 6, not on Platform 5 like it used to be. Australian one still covered up until like February next year. All the stations, all trains stopping at the stadium now, like all the ones going to Byford, which is now the first time we'll be seeing that ever since they started stopping them all the time. But what the hell is this? This was done so badly. Look at this. Carlisle right here. You can literally see the white dot underneath because they got this from an old system map and then put the stupid bus interchange on top of it now, and then you can still see that. And then also, what the hell is this dot between Maddington and Gosnells? What? How old of a system map did you have to pull up to achieve that? Thornlie and Cockburn Line passengers. That announcement came via Thornlie. Came a bit later than when it opened. Originally wasn't playing. But yeah, between Maddington and Gosnells there used to be a station called Stokely at Albany Highway with like staggered platforms, but that was until like 1989, I think, like really long time ago, more than 30 years, and now they managed to put that up there. Like, what the hell? But anyway, here we are on Platform 5 Cockburn train. There's actually a B series on Platform 6 right now, but this will just stay the same, although apparently what I've seen now from railcar allocations, it's actually going to become like almost 100% B series for the TCL, which is a complete switchover from the current arrangement, which is almost fully A series. We're going to have a B series exclusive, well, almost TCL. There is a 2-car in peak according to the allocations, and on the weekend it's alternating, one A series and then one B series, including tomorrow. So that'll be interesting to see, a lot more B series in the TCL. But today we're focusing over here at Cannington, Platform 4. We'll probably, I mean, yeah, it's already confirmed that there is actually going to be closures beyond Cannington, of course, because there's a siding there. So we'll still see this, but not in regular operation. Probably not during the day for a long time. And during the next closure that I see, it's Cannington to Cockburn for TCL, which means the TCL will actually be running Cannington shuttles, like as the pink color. I mean, it probably won't be pink, but still. And the Armadale will run all the way to Byford, of course. So I just wanted to make this quick video because this has been the operation we've had for 4 months, and I somehow never actually filmed the proper thing with the announcements. I wanted to on like the first day of operation, but then I never really made that video. So we're here now to do it. And also, if you saw on that board, Burswood to Midland shutdown, yes, later this month from 23rd of October to 26th of October, 4 days. We have a closure from Bayswater to Midland. Instead of last time there was a Midland line shutdown, it was Bassendean to Midland. This time it's Bayswater to Midland, and the whole reason is because they're actually electrifying the other crossover at Bassendean so that both platforms can be used to terminate in the future. Because from late January, you were going to get a month-long shutdown from Bassendean to Midland to get ready to switch over to the new Midland station, which should be opening in February as well. So there goes the Cockburn train. So because of that, we're having this little 4-day shutdown, including 2 weekdays, Thursday, Friday, Bayswater to Midland, 901 running. Airport Ellenbrook trains will be running as normal, but obviously frequency between Perth and Bayswater will be reduced, except at night probably we'll go to Bayswater shuttle. So that's pretty weird. That's coming up, but not really much to see about that. Probably we might check it out, but it's not really much. It's actually a 6-car B here in Platform 6. What's that doing? I don't know. Anyway, we'll just wait for Destro to come up, and then we'll hop on board. According to hear the announcement as well for Cannington passengers. Wow, that was perfect timing. Cannington passengers, platform 4. And now, a few weeks ago on a Tuesday, we did actually see the full Byford testing with the displays and stuff. It actually says Byford Line passengers, which, I don't know, that's kind of wrong because it's supposed to be Armadale Line, but just going to Byford, so it should say Byford passengers, but still. Anyway, still haven't put the desto up. Should be in a moment though. It's just so weird that this really long line all the way to Byford, 46-minute long line, is now going to be here. This feels like such a shuttle platform, and it always was, you know. It was for the little Thornlie Spur, then the Vic Park Shuttle, and now the Cannington Shuttle, but now it's just going to be the Byford main platform hidden over here. Although there will still be services on platform 6 during the crazy 5-minute intervals during peak. Which, that time, those will be 2-car trains because they really don't have enough trains. Otherwise, it's actually going to be mainly 4-car, surprisingly, which they've managed to pull off by pulling them off from the TCL and also some more B-series pulled off from the Armadale Line W patterns and stuff. So they actually have enough. Oh, that B is leaving now. Oh, it's going that way. What is this doing on a Saturday morning? Seriously, why has he still not put up the desk? Actually, I should probably be inside to hear the announcements first, but yeah.
This train runs from Perth to Byford.
Bruh. Well, running express to Perth Stadium. What the hell? What the hell? That was a bit of a sneak peek of tomorrow.
This train runs from Perth to Cannington, stopping at all stations.
That's better. How are the drivers accidentally doing that? Nice little sneak peek of Byford then. Coburn train just came in. Alright, we got the desto now. We'll see it there. What was that as well? Running express to Perth Stadium, then running express. Wait a minute, does that mean they're gonna be running 6-car trains? Nah, no, they can't. What the hell was that? That's so weird. Now, in fact, this 4-car operation on the Cannington Shuttle is actually a rarity. No, I mean rarity, normal on weekends, but on weekdays it's literally full 2 cars at the moment, all the time. 4-car trains.
This service stops all stations to Cannington.
There's that announcement again. Very nice. 4-car trains only in the weekends because they really don't have enough trains and don't really need it.
Platform 8.
So we'll head into the front car now. Have I already talked for 7 minutes? Almost completely empty. Wow, perfect. I think we'll just sit over here then and we'll take the full journey over to Cannington. Alright, so off we go. We get a nice empty train for the journey, hopefully. Literally like the Vic Park shuttles. I know I filmed the Vic Park shuttle like this as well. Literally the same thing now until then. And then just a few extra stations, but it's okay. We need to have a full documentation of what existed. I haven't done this yet, so we'll just capture the full Cannington shuttle journey in this direction. We don't need to go the other way. It's fine. McIver, right there. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous with the 5-minute frequency all the way, honestly, like to Byford. It's gonna be so empty and so sad that it's such a long journey now, stopping at all stations with no more express patterns and stopping at the stadium. Like, people are just gonna really be annoyed at that, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, so tomorrow is the opening, of course. I haven't actually managed to get the Coburn Central Station video ready in time. Can't really do it today, but that's okay. You'll see it next week then. I'll be at the opening all day tomorrow, and going in the VIP service, which is starting at Armadale Station, which is really annoying. I kind of wanted to go on the rest of the line, but whatever. That'll be like the really only chance we can get of a C series on the Byford and Armadale sections for a long time, because all the other platforms are 4-car except 4-car except Kelmscott. So, and then that C series is actually going to head up to Perth Stadium to run Perth Stadium to Perth Express services. Black signs as well, yeah. Because there's actually a Perth Running Festival tomorrow at the stadium, with early morning services running on all lines to get you there, including a really weird service which is actually running from Mandurah to the stadium, but it's actually stopping at all the stops, including everything beyond Thornlie except Vic Park and Burswood, because it's a 6-car train. And then Cockburn to Perth on the Armadale Line is covered by a 6-car B, just on a W pattern. I mean B, whatever, on a W pattern there, which is really weird as well. And everything has early services, and the 907 has early services, which is so funny. They arrive to the event by train replacement bus, and then they can go back by train. Although the 907 will still be running all day, which is really ridiculous, like alongside the train, so stupid, and the 221. So that's C series doing the VIP trip. After it gets to Byford, it's going to run up to the stadium and then start doing those services express between Perth Stadium and Perth. And of course, we also have the event at Long Park between Carlisle and Oats Street, which will need to be catered for. Alright, the train got a little busier now, but that's okay. And the Cannington Shuttles will of course still be running tomorrow after 6 p.m. and before 9 a.m. but I'm just filming this today because I wanted to be in daylight. And the last old bus services tomorrow as well. I actually realized there was none of the bus routes were actually only on weekdays, so nothing actually ended on the Friday. Some of them are only on Saturdays, like 251, 2 and 3 are all only on Saturdays. So yesterday was the last service, but no, I mean, not what am I saying. So today will be the last service. Not running tomorrow, but all the others are running tomorrow. So I'll try to go on the last 254, which is like 5 services a day to Byford, and the last 221 as well, which is obviously the shutdown route for the whole time. Down there. Over the river. And sadly, it's like the last Metronet opening, except for New Midland Station in February, which is not really that much, but still something, I guess, but really nothing else for a long time then. Metronet is finally complete after all this time, and we're at the end of it now. Our rail network has massively expanded. It was just the 3-year anniversary of the Airport Line opening, the first project, Metronet 1, just a few days ago, and now 3 years later we already are finishing. Okay, platform 6 at Perth Stadium. This is where the trains were terminating last Sunday. You can go check out that video. That was the last video, actually. And yes, I will be making the station videos of all the other elevated stations on TCL that I haven't done. Oops, sorry for the cut. I did say I would wait until the Byford opening to do those, so. Next station, Burswood. Now sadly, actually, I don't think we ever saw B series on the Cannington Shuttle, ever. They never ran, unless I'm mistaken or no one saw it, but I'm pretty sure there was never a B series in this service, which is kind of sad. We never heard the announcements for that either. Although if the TCL is becoming B series predominant now by the looks of it, so when they do those closures, Cannington to Cockburn, then we might see it finally. But yeah, that just feels cursed now. Even though this only ran for 4 months, like the full-time Cannington Shuttle, which was shorter than I expected. I thought the opening would be like December. I was quite surprised it's as early as October, but yeah, always A series. Huh, why are there buses there? 2 buses at the train replacement stop. Must be on a charter or something. Okay, just move down a little away from the people. And the next stop is Vic Park, where the shuttle previously terminated. It was literally just that. And now we got the 4 extra stops to Cannington. All the Beckenham passengers about to get double frequency now as well. It's really dumb with the announcement though. They've already programmed it in for Cannington, right? So I mean, I guess because it's an island platform, but it better be timed. Is it? I don't actually know. I think it is, but it better be timed like that so that Cannington is the good transfer. Because if there's a better transfer at Beckenham, that's just really stupid. So you can transfer there. See how empty it is with the 4-car trains on this service. Really unnecessary. They could just run, like if they run 2 cars on weekdays, just run 2 cars on weekends as well. I don't get why then they switched to 4-car, but okay. And this was the shuttle terminus. Another Cannington shuttle on the other side. Now on Monday I'll be going on all the new bus routes, of course. The really funny thing is they actually haven't removed the ability to book the Australian Rail replacement coach between Armadale and Byford, which is so stupid because now that's literally a train. So I actually did it, which is so bad, so funny. I booked the first one, the morning service that comes from Bunbury. It gets to Byford at like 8:11. It's a 10-minute journey to Armadale, 8:21. I actually booked that one, so I'm gonna head down there on the 246 extension trip that heads to Byford as well. It's on the 1 service for the school. It gets there 8 minutes before the coach, which is perfect. And that is gonna be the first coach to ever serve Byford bus interchange, and I'm the one who made it go there, unless anyone else gets off. But hopefully the driver knows, and he doesn't go to the old train station. Otherwise, that's gonna be pretty annoying. And it's so funny. We can take a Trans-Albion coach within the Trans-Perth network for 10 minutes, and also that ticket enables free travel on the whole Trans-Perth network for the whole day for only $2. That's such a scam, like such a trick for free travel. And down we go and up into the new sections, elevated stations. We'll have more elevated stations tomorrow. I mean station on the Armadale. And we see all the old stations that we haven't been to for almost 2 years back again. Not much change except all the all the tracks were redone. Which is really weird because it's been like 120 years of the same tracks, and now it's probably going to be like 10, maybe 15 until they do level crossing removal there as well, but I guess they were just that old. And also the platform at Seaforth was resurfaced, it's no longer asphalt, but I don't think there are many other changes. I mean, they put like black signs up and stuff. Updated signage, which is sad again, but whatever. Carlisle.
Doors closing.
Next station, Oats Street. Then non-stop to Cannington. Change at Oats Street for Welshpool and Queen's Park. The good old days. Never gonna hear that again. No more express patterns. As we said, literally the whole network stripped of all express patterns over the last few years. I mean, really, it started in 2016 when they removed the C and W skipping Greenwood's patterns on the Journal of Mantra at the time, but still. In 2019 was when they got rid of them on the Midland Fremantle line. And now 2023 for the Armadale, of course, Thornlie. Only with the 6-car trains do we get express trains. Oats Street. Still need to film the stadium day operations at some of these other stations as well. I said I'd do it another video at the ones I didn't do in the first video, which you can watch in the corner if you want, but yeah, I guess we'll just do those with Byford trains. Really gonna be interesting to see how the network copes from next week onwards. It's gonna be a real strain with so many lines open. Look at that system map. It's just crazy how much has happened. It's just really not gonna be great with any delays or breakdowns or anything. Oh yes, the Long Park is obviously under here. Between Carlisle and Oats Street tomorrow is the event, but all of it should be open, I think. Well, they really rushed it. Like, I was at Queen's Park like 2 weeks ago. They were literally like dumping mulch just to make something out of it. So I don't know if it's still all ready, but it should at least be walkable. 7 kilometers long. I mean, there is gaps in between though, like Welshpool Road and this section here obviously is not the park, which is a bit sad, but so it's like this bit is so dumb, like ground level for like 200 meters and straight back up. It's just why? And the new PSP that they're building as well. Look, that's like fully ready now though. That's really cool. Was there just no PSP before? I'm pretty sure there wasn't, so. Passing the old Welshpool site. And now for the extremely short section of the Cannington, with the announcement that says change at Cannington for Armadale and Thornlie-Cockburn Line services. That's so weird. Like, it implies that there was going to be extra trains running to Cannington, which you then have to get off and switch to an Armadale or a TCL train. But no, it's just all trains going to be going to Byford. So like, why? And right now it makes no sense unless you interpret it as Armadale is for train replacement buses, you know? Like, change for Armadale as in the suburb, not the line, and then the Thornlie-Cockburn Line. Armadale and Thornlie-Cockburn Line services. That's how I like to think of it, because otherwise it makes no sense. But like, change for Armadale buses, you know, and Thornlie-Cockburn Line, but now it's just gonna be even weirder if they keep this on the Byford trains. No way, they can't keep that. They can't say next station Cannington, change for Arm. No, it's not gonna say that, so I guess it'll just say that on the Cannington terminating trains. And we're already here. During closures, I mean.
This service terminates here.
This service terminates here.
For Armadale and Thornlie-Cockburn Line services.
Yep. Change here for Armadale and Thornlie-Cockburn Line services. Cannington, the temporary terminus of the Armadale Line for this short period of time.
This is Cannington. This service terminates here. Change here for Armadale and Thornlie-Cockburn Line services.
And there's a full announcement. Terminating train, please do not board. Not going to be seen very often anymore, especially during daylight and off to the Cannington siding after. Departing. Tomorrow we'll be running all the way down to Byford. And down into the siding. Alright, that was the full current Armadale Line and Cannington Shuttle services that have existed since June 9th. Actually, they're running them on the opening day as well, weren't they? June 8th. And now it has already come to an end. So we'll just watch it come back up in starting service in a moment, and then we'll end it there, and we'll see you tomorrow at the grand opening. Really nice bike shelter here, actually. Let's have a quick check of the park. Actually, no, the park's not here. It's like on the other end. But still. Geez, there's so many closures this month. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a lot. $13.99, $18.97. So many gas buses, because Bayswater actually moved all their gas buses to Welshpool. So Welshpool is like almost fully gas buses now. And then they also withdrawn RCCTS 1 and 3, so there's only 2 of those left, and 3001 also got withdrawn, sadly, after so long, the Brisbane interior bus. So actually, when did all this get built? Look at this, all this landscaping is done here. That's opened up. There's the bus station. There's 221, 3143, but we'll go on the last one tomorrow. It leaves Cannington like 6:50 or something, so that's totally fine. We'll take that down. Well, since when are the 221s all like fresh B8 Arctics? This is what it was when the shutdown started. Now all they were recently was gas buses, and now they're all like, bro, when did this happen? 907 as well, but we'll still be seeing that. It's just gonna be literally every single stop from Perth to Byford, which is gonna be crazy. Gas bus on the 51 in the back, and that's only been happening since June 8th, of course, when they switched contractors. I mean June 9th. 221, 3143, and 3142, literally right there, both here. And a few other buses. 280 to High Wycombe. Alright. Cool. Is he gonna go? Yeah, there we go. So useless with these Arctics. Yeah, see, this is the kind of mulch I just put everywhere to call the station, the park finished, but it's really not. Alright. So we'll just watch the train come in. And there he comes out of the siding. Back up. To start service at Cannington. And sitting here for a few minutes. Probably open the door quickly to hear the announcement.
This train runs from Cannington to Perth, stopping at all stations.
There we go. Female again. What's happened with the male ones now? Anyway, that's that, and now it just sits here for 3 minutes. So, as you can see, W pattern. Nice. And then heads out. Cool, so that's it. Cannington Shuttles. Glad, thank you for your service while you were operating as a full day thing, and enjoy running down to Byford now. Bye.